God fucking made plant grows from the ground. How can that be illegal?
Right. So if you have tomatoes in your backyard, everyone knows tomatoes have lots of vitamins. They're healthy for you, and no one would say, "Oh, you can't do that." Like, we're going to stop you from doing that. Right.
Fucking Chinese have been using herbs for thousands of years.
Sure.
Marijuana is just the same thing.
But it's the mother of all of them.
It's like the fucking top. Sometimes people get confused about, like, oh, you're supposed to be healthy. You're supposed to be an athlete. What are you doing smoking marijuana? I'm like, that's the fucking healthiest thing I do. Every day, I got like 40 tablets here, yeah? I got fish oils, I got vitamin C, I got resveratrol, I got herbs, I got everything, But guess what? More powerful than all those fucking things together, although they're beneficial, is my cannabis oil I take every day. This is like, I don't know if you're familiar with a guy called Bob Malamade, Dr. Bob Malamade. He studies free radical. He's a human biologist, I think. And he states that cannabis is the most powerful antioxidant, most powerful anti-aging substance on the planet, period. That's it. So I consider it a health supplement. And yeah, I get high and I feel good.
It's a health supplement too. And there's also ways you could take it that are non-psychoactive. People that take CBDs, or I take this stuff, Charlotte's Web hemp oil. I take this everyday
That's
plus
the high
stuff.
CBD.
It's fantastic. It makes you feel good. It alleviates aches and pains. It's good for anxiety. It's good for mental clarity. It's just great for your body. It's just an essential oil for your body.
I got my left knee, the cartilage is nearly gone. The shoulders, not only the supraspinatus is gone, when I go for a scan, they're like, oh, do you know your shoulder the arthritis is really bad? You must be in a ton of pain. I'm like, nothing. I don't have any pain. I don't know if that's down to my cannabis use, but it definitely a factor in there, Yeah, I consider cannabis to be the most powerful health supplement you can take. Better than all the other stuff, but I still take all the other stuff as well because I'm stacking all the odds in my favor,
Yeah, I think it's really important, guys like you that are going against the grain, explaining your position, and also you as a respected professional athlete where people will listen to you and they go, oh, well, this guy is such a straight shooter about steroids and about training and about injuries and all these other things. He's not going to lie about this.
Well, the people have just had this misinformation for so long, so strong in their brain. It's like it's hard to change. It's hard to change that, especially if you don't have any experience with it yourself. Like this fucking drug, like I don't know, somebody put on Instagram, oh, I can't believe Yates smokes weed. I just fucking hate lazy stoners. Like that's a pretty strong reaction, man. Like you hate somebody because they're smoking a fucking plant?
Not only
like,
that,
how's that hurting you?
Lazy. Calling you lazy is hilarious.
Yeah.
That's
it's
fucking
like,
hilarious.
Hey, man, I need to smoke weed to stop me from doing too much fucking stuff, Just to slow me down to like a normal level.
Well,
and listen, it can fucking slow you down, and you can sit and smoke fucking weed all day and sit on a couch and watch TV and eat pizzas if you want, But if you're smart, you use it when it's the time to use it. Sometimes I like to smoke a little bit before I do cardio because it opens my bronchos and I get a better fucking workout. Or it's generally in the evening when I'm relaxing, or if I want to do something creative, like I'm writing or something, it helps me like think a little bit. But there will be times when it's appropriate and times when it's not appropriate, and that's it,
No, I completely agree. I just think that it's a lot like what we were talking about earlier with fats and sugar, that there's this misinformation that continues forever. It's like once you get an idea in your head, low fat is good, high fat is bad, and then somewhere along the line you realize that that's bullshit. Like what you might realize that you might do the research, you might go into the article and then look at the studies and go, wow, this is insane, and how did this happen? And go into the New York Times article about the sugar industry bribing but once you get to a certain point in time, you realize like most people are not going to do all this. They're not going to look into this. They're not going to look at, so most people are going to hear what they heard when they were little. Marijuana is for losers. Marijuana makes you lazy. You're going to be a lazy stoner. I don't want to be that. Marijuana's bad.
Cannabis is so good that when you smoke it, which is full of fucking tar and carcinogens and everything, you smoke it into your lungs, it doesn't even damage your lungs. I don't know if you're familiar with a study that was done here at UCLA, I believe. A guy called Donald Tashkin, He did it over 20 years. It was a properly funded study, like daily smoking over 20 years. There was no increased cancer. There was no loss of lung function. In fact, slight increase in lung function as compared to non-smokers.
I mean, just it's counterintuitive to a lot of people that think that it's negative, that it's bad for you.
So I just see it as a super health supplement. I don't see anything negative. I don't see it as a drug. It's just a plant, and yeah, you get high and you feel good. And you laugh. It's silly shit. Vaporized extract as well.
Yeah.
Like dabbing, they call it here.
Right.
So I do that. I find, I don't know, I find it's a bit different between smoking weed and dabbing the extract. Smoking weed, I find it a bit more relaxing. Dabbing the extract is like, I'll do that before I go on a bike ride or do cardio or something, and I'm like, whoa, yeah, ready to roll, man. You don't get tired. You literally don't get tired.
I know, right? Isn't it amazing?
You can, whatever you're doing, running. First of all, it's dilating your bronchals, so you can deliver more oxygen. But I think also it's the mental thing. They like getting that zone. And perceived pain is less. Discomfort is less. So you just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the guys in Brazil, they all smoke before they do jiu-jitsu because it helps to be relaxed, right, when you're doing that. You don't want to be all tense all the time.
Not just relaxed, but also singularly focused.
Focused, yeah.
That's America, too. A giant percentage of people smoke pot before they do jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big thing here.
Yeah, bodybuilding as well.
Really?
I mean, I'm the only one that talks about it because all the guys are, like, scared, like, it's going to be viewed negatively or their sponsors are going to, like, drop them or something like that.
Yeah, that's a problem, right?
Well, I can tell you, like, half of the guys on the Olympus stage, they're all stoners. Because, it helps you relax after training. You can't drink, right? Because of calories, and if you drink the next day, you're not going to perform so well. I mean, you can get totally fucking high tonight, and you can go in the gym tomorrow morning.
100%.
Zero negative effect.
Right.
Zero.
Yeah, I mean, we're living in an age where information is leaking out there and people understand things more today than they ever did before, but there's still a massive amount of ignorance that you have to combat.
Time.
How often do you smoke pot?
Every day.
Damn.
Every day,
ladies
man.
And gentlemen.
Every day. Take my vitamin C every day as well. Fish oils, resveratrol, like all the antioxidants. It's a daily thing, man. I go sometimes with not smoking for a week or two just because I want to have the discipline to, to say I don't need to do this every day, but I fucking like to do it every day. So why not?
I hear you, man.
And when I don't get up in the morning and smoke when I got shit to do because it might not help me do that stuff. But if I'm working out or if I'm going to lie on the beach or I'm going up the mountains, I'll take a joint with me. Why not?
Why not?
It just enhances everything. Enhances your experience, enhances food, enhances sex, enhances music.
You're preaching to the choir, man.
Yeah, I know. I know you know. Other people are listening.
Too. I know. I'm saying I'm with you. I'm saying I'm with you. Yeah. No, I mean, I couldn't agree more.